Hi guys, welcome to another episode with
Mothers
Mothers
of
and Voices.
Voices.
Today our girl Yamika is sick, unfortunately. But we love you girl and she'll be with us on the next episode. So we want to do a little something, to keep you guys entertained until she gets back. So our first topic today is going to be how we felt when we found out we was pregnant. Which I feel like is super juicy. So Nicole, you can go first.
Don't be, oh well, I'll go first because I found out first. Okay,
You had a baby first.
all right. Well, for me, I found out like legit like at the very beginning. Like I missed my period, and the
Mhm.
next day I was like, nope, something ain't right. Something ain't right. My mom was like, go get a test. So
Mhm.
I spent the whole weekend partying, turning up, blah blah, and I'm like, I don't feel good no more. Like I woke up that
Oh, I remember
Sunday,
you called
yeah.
me.
I woke up that Sunday and I'm like, I don't
You got
feel
sick from
good.
smoking
Everything
cigarettes.
stink.
Remember?
Yeah, I was like, oh no, everything stink. So I'm like, I don't know what this is. So when I got home, I told my mom, and she's just like, you need to go get a pregnancy test. I'm like, I ain't freaking pregnant. Like I can't get pregnant. At this point, I'm like, I can't get pregnant
Mhm.
because we was just doing the most. So I'm like, I obviously can't get pregnant. So I bought a test from the 99-cent store. My cousin went and got it from me. Soon as I dropped the little P on it, it said, boom, pregnant. I'm like, no, no. So then I'm like, I send her back. I'm like, I'm gonna give you some more money. Go get the real
The
test.
better one
I'm
that
like,
you think.
yeah, I'm like, go get the clear blue with the screen on it and everything, right? So same thing happened. I stick it in the cup, boom, pregnant. I didn't have to sit it down, nothing. So I'm like,
Wow.
I'm freaking pregnant. And this was it the day before Halloween or was Halloween? I forgot. I took the test, I think, the day before
I
Halloween.
think it was the day before.
Yeah.
I think it was the
And
day before Halloween.
I'm like, oh my God. So your selfish side of you, you start thinking of everything. Oh my God, my birthday coming because my birthday is November 15th. So I'm like, oh my
Not my
God,
birthday coming
I
up,
gotta cancel all
Nicole.
my plans. I tried to take it not serious because I really didn't know what to do. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna, nothing against people who, choose the other route to not have the baby, but I wasn't gonna do that. So I just started thinking of everything else. Like, I can't party, I can't drink, I can't do this. Oh my God, I was drinking all weekend. Did I do something wrong? So I started like just losing my mind. And then I called his dad. He's all, what? Oh my God. And I'm just sitting on the bed crying, like, why are you happy?
It seems like the
Yeah,
dads be more
I'm like, why are you
excited,
so
right?
happy? But it made me feel like, okay, stop panicking. You can do this. I think my panicking was more so because I didn't know really how he would react. So
Yeah.
when I got the vibe, like, okay, he happy. All right, I get it now. All right, you got
And
it,
then
girl.
imagine you thought all the
Yeah,
time that you couldn't have a baby, and it's
yeah.
like, now this is
I
my
really believed
moment.
it. Like
Yeah.
because I was like, okay, all this time passing, we've been together for a minute, it just didn't happen. And then it was like, here you go, girl.
It
You keep
happened.
trying. I'm gonna give you what you keep trying for. So I did it. I called all my friends, send me little chats. Look at this, y'all. Sending the pregnancy test to everybody.
Mhm.
Sending both the pregnancy tests. And I still got that picture because every now and again I just look at it and I'll be like,
You really did your big
yeah, what
one.
was you doing? What was you doing
You
out
really did
here?
your
Yeah.
big one and had a baby.
But I enjoy motherhood now, but when I found out, I couldn't imagine what like what was really
Gonna
in store.
happen,
Yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
So for me, guys, she know the story. She already
Mhm.
know the story. So I was living my best life. I had just recently lost a lot of weight, and I was in my prime. I was in my Megan Thee Stallion era. So you couldn't tell me nothing about myself. And I was dating, and okay, I fell for this really charming guy, and we was dating for a while. I knew him for maybe like 3 years before we got pregnant with Zedekiah, and I remember feeling sick. So I was on my way to Maryland with Zedekiah's dad, and we were going to see family in Maryland and go to some parties and stuff. Just have a good couples weekend. And I felt sick the whole ride. Now, guys, my whole life I've never been car sick. Like I've never been car sick. So I'm in a car and I'm like feeling sick and I'm nauseous and I'm like something is wrong with me. And the first thing the dad goes is like, "You're pregnant," and I'm like, "Of course you would say that." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not pregnant," and I'm like, I'm not pregnant. There's no way that I could be pregnant. I know I'm not pregnant. Like, And the crazy part is because you know what happens when you have sex, you can get pregnant. Like,
Mm.
but anyway, in my mind, I'm like, no way, this is never happening. Not in my prom. So I get to we get to Maryland. I'm sick. I'm still drinking. I'm still having a good time, but I'm sick. I could just feel this weird nauseous feeling in my stomach. Anyway, we go to Walmart. And we in Walmart, we just picking up stuff, buying up stuff. And something said, go get a pregnancy test. And I'm like, should I really waste this man money on a pregnancy test? Because I don't think I'm pregnant. Right?
Wasted.
Anyway, anyway, I go and we buy it. We go home. No, we went to Chick-fil-A. That's the first time I ever tasted Chick-fil-A also. So we went to Chick-fil-A and then we get back to his family's house. Beautiful, beautiful, big house in Maryland. We go back and something is like, oh, go to the bathroom and try take the test. I mean, instantly, instantly, I took the test and instantly it was like 2 lines. And I cried maybe like 10 minutes in the bathroom by myself. I cried and I cried and I said, God, why could you do this? Not me questioning God after I did the act. But anyway, I'm crying like I cannot be a parent. I'm so young. I was 30 years old, guys. Like,
Yo, she called me. I'm at his family house in Maryland. Oh my God, I just found out. What do I do? What do I do? I'm like, well, first of all, you're going to have to finish this vacation.
this girl gonna say you're a grown woman. What do you
I'm
mean?
like, what do you want? We 50 years old. At this point, what did I have Kyle already? Or
You had
yeah, I
Kyle
had
already.
him already. Yeah.
You and Sade was already mom.
So I'm like, girl, it's all right now. We're all right.
Okay, guys, because I'm the dramatic one.
Mhm.
I am down on my knees in the bathroom crying. God, why would you do this to
Hyperventilating
me?
on the phone.
So I call her, and she's like, Sister Nia, calm down. Always been my voice of reason. You need to just calm down, think things through. I call my sister. I call my baby sister because my other sister didn't answer. And my baby sister's like, you're a grown woman. No one can judge you. And I'm just on the phone like, these people are telling me everything I don't want to hear. I go out and I show the dad. The man goes, yeah, I knew this, and continues on doing what he was doing. I like to pass out right there. I'm like, everybody's against me. But, as everything, went on, I was like, you know what, I guess this is the path for me, so I have to do what I gotta do. My mom actually already felt it. This is crazy. She already felt that I was pregnant. I knew nothing about me being pregnant, but when I came home and I had to tell her, she was like, I had a dream. Like, God kept waking me up in the middle of the night. Like, I knew that something was wrong. I knew you was pregnant, and I'm just looking at her like, but yes, it was very traumatic for me because I was in my hot girl era, and I did not think I wanted a baby at the time. But I'm so happy that my baby is here, but it was very like, oh my gosh, but it was a good experience afterwards because the dad was excited to, bring on our kid together. So that definitely was a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't you feel like, I feel like most times when kids aren't planned, more than usual, the mom was always like having fun, like, and then it's like the fun gets shut down because it was like, that's when I finally was like, you know what, I'm going outside, I'm doing my thing, I don't care, right? And I was mad at his dad, so I'm like, I'm partying with my friends, all weekend I'm going to party with my friends, and then
pregnant.
Party
and
was
this
like,
is coming
party's
from us.
Done.
This is coming from us. We was outside. We wasn't like these new kids. We was outside. We going to this party Friday. We going out Saturday. We was in Nirvana. You would have thought we owned Nirvana because we was always in Nirvana. I worked there.
Hookahs on the walk-in, like all that.
Our hot wings are usual, so we was always outside. So just the pandemic came, and then to get pregnant was like, what?
Yeah, but that was also the thing too, because it was like, we both was like for me, it was like I was like in a turned up area, and then I couldn't be anymore. And so I couldn't be because I was pregnant. So then I tried to start finding things to enjoy while I was pregnant. And then
that sucks when
right after, so I see everybody else there, nobody's pregnant, everybody's having fun. So then it's like, once I found like a groove of, trying to go to like the little museums and trying to do stuff, the world shut down. So then it was like,
it sucks.
Yeah, it was like, okay, so I had to turn off the hot girl summer, spring, fall, and
turn on mommy mode.
But then I had to turn on mommy mode and shelter in place.
Yep.
And I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even go outside for a walk. I couldn't, cause like I was like pregnant in the beginning.
Lockdown, so
I was pregnant in the beginning of the pandemic. So It was like you gave birth to Zedekiah and had him when they was like
Oh,
kind
we was
of,
back
yeah, they
outside.
was kind of trying to open things
The world
up,
was
yeah.
open again once I
But
had
for me, it
Zed.
was like always like, what could I do? I can't do anything. I
And
can't
that
do anything.
sucks.
I can't do anything. Yeah. So it's like to have to
You couldn't
shut
even
one
have like
thing
a
down
big
and then
baby shower
yeah.
and everything because I didn't have the baby shower because I just was scared of COVID and I had COVID that month before, so I
Mhm.
just didn't want to have it. But she couldn't really have a real baby
Yeah.
shower, so because the world was just like scared of everything, so like that was trying for me
Yo, my
generally.
mother wouldn't even let me go for a walk. Like she was like, you can't go outside, you can't do nothing. I'm like, but what can I do?
Not, but
I
what kind
I
of,
can't stay home
well,
forever.
mama, where I'm gonna
Yeah, like it
go?
started to feel like, okay, I couldn't have fun anymore with my friends, and now I can't have fun while I'm pregnant.
Pregnant,
Like, so
yeah. And
I
I feel like
hated
being
it.
pregnant, you should find things and alternatives to do because if you stay home and you wallow in, oh,
Yeah,
woe
so it's
is
like, how
me,
much
I'm
alternatives can
pregnant
you find
in the pandemic,
when you?
nothing. It's
Yeah,
nothing. It's nothing that you
it
can do.
sucked.
Walk around the block, go get the mail.
Hmm.
It's really nothing that you can do.
It was not. I like that's what I mean when I say I couldn't imagine. Nobody was gonna be able to imagine a whole pandemic, but it was like I had to really rework my mind. Like, okay, you
You
can't
can't
do
do
what other
nothing.
moms was doing.
You
Like,
can't do nothing.
so it was
Take the
sad
cute
because then
pictures
I
in the
couldn't get to
park.
be with my friends. I
Hmm.
couldn't hang out with my friends. I couldn't do certain things. So I feel like that's what like brings me to when we talk about our relationships with our friends
After
after we
having a
gave birth
baby.
and prior. And I feel like for me, the experience was different. Like by the time things opened up, me and you was able to visit each
Hmm.
other and say, "Look at my newborn." You know,
Yeah.
like you snuck over to my house. I still got that picture,
Definitely.
and you was like, "I'm coming to see my god baby.
Yep.
I gotta see my
I
god
did
baby."
not
Yeah, like
care.
I can't do this. Like I can't not see you. My closest friend Nicolette, she came up
Yeah.
here. She took me out. Like we gotta go out on a date. You just
Because
had a
you
baby,
you
yeah.
gotta,
And so it felt good to know like we locked down, but we gonna make a way, y'all.
yeah,
We gonna make sure we
definitely.
get to like go out and we don't. Y'all didn't want me to wither away.
Yes. I definitely
Yeah,
said that. And I remember, because remember you guys live so close to where I worked
yeah,
also. And I was like, girl, are you okay with me coming over to see my godbaby? Because we're not about to have you just sitting in the house and you just had this baby.
yeah,
Like, and it's definitely hard because we come from just going outside, being with our friends, drinks, hookahs, having a grand time. And then going into motherhood, it was different. But thankfully, we do have friends that didn't stop being our friends
yeah.
or like throw us to the
Didn't stop checking
wayside
in on us.
because we had, it's like, hey girl, it's such and such birthday, you coming out, like, but it can be hard. I'm trying to say it can be hard for some people to adjust. You understand? Because I didn't, I didn't want to leave my baby. You was
Yeah,
like, Tens, are you ready to leave the baby yet? And it's like, no, I'm not. So it was good to have friends like
let's
give
go.
give me my space, but it's time for you to come on outside. Like Nicole had to tell me a few times. She was like, "Girl, leave that baby. I don't care how much breast milk he need. Leave that baby." Because I was like, "No, I just want to stay in the house." But then I noticed how that could be bad for
Yeah,
me. How that it could like really play on my mental because you're just in the house all day with the baby. Like it's just you and the baby, and of course it's cute and you love it, but life is going
looking
by.
a mess too. Like you never got to feel like you look good. Like you know, like when you going out with your friends, you do your hair, you do your. It's so many videos and stuff of me and my son, like as him as a baby, and I look toe up, and I'm just like, look,
And
me and
social
my son,
media don't make it no better
yeah,
because you see these women on social media and they look
done up with a
so
newborn.
gorgeous. They just had a baby and they got makeup and everything done. And when I tell you I looked busted, I look so bad. I'll be looking at pictures like, Tins, you let this happen to yourself? Like,
Hmm.
while the baby is all greased down and cute with the cute outfits, and I was looking
Every
like the
time,
maid.
you know
I
how
was
I
looking
looked when
like
I
the
went
maid.
outside. I would wear Darnell Adidas socks that came all the way up here, and then his Crocs and his basketball shorts and a
Nicole.
tank top from like Primark. That's how I was going outside because I felt like, who am I?
Cosmother.
Yeah, like
That's
like
how you
I'm not,
position
yeah, like I'm
yourself.
not going outside with no friends. I'm not doing
That's how you
anything.
start to position
And
yourself.
it just was comfortable. So if I was already in a house that way, I would just throw the Crocs on and go visit my mom or
No,
go
you
visit
said
my grandma.
Darnell
Yes,
basketball shorts.
I basically was wearing all his stuff, just running outside real quick. You know, like, and when I think back to then, I'm like, I wish you cared more. Like, even when I went out, like I feel like I didn't give my all back then. Like I feel like I was just going
Mhm.
to go. And like when I went on my friendship date with Nicolette, I felt like I think I just threw like a t-shirt on and some jeans, and then I kind of panicked a little before I went out because that was actually like my first like
Night
outing. Like
out.
so, it
Okay.
was my first time out with without being a mom.
Mom.
So it was my first
Mhm.
time out. I didn't know how to look anymore. I feel like I didn't know how to do my makeup.
I thought it was me. I
I still
lost.
had a wig from the before the pandemic. I didn't know what to do. So I just threw the wig on. I threw some jeans on, a t-shirt on. I didn't really do my makeup. I didn't do nothing. I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. And I like I knew like that's not how you be going outside. But I just was like, just whatever. Just go.
I
Your
guess
friend taking you outside.
you
Just
get
go
so
outside.
used to
Yeah.
just being inside in the house with the baby. And you know what made me like realize like no girl, you got to get yourself together. One day I think me and my sisters was going to like the park to just walk with the kids. And you know sisters being sisters they like take a picture of me and Zed as I'm pushing him. And I'm like, who is that nanny? Like cuz that's not the mother of the child. I couldn't believe, and you guys know how I am. Like she knows me from a child. Like I am always into my appearance and how I look, and I could not believe I let myself go. While the daddy looking like he looked good. I can't lie. That man got a nice clean haircut and
Head
lineup,
shining.
head shining, and I'm looking like the maid.
Mm-hmm.
And now my mama, like shout out to my mama, I love my mama. That lady told me aside, she said, you need to get your act together. You had a baby and it ain't the end of the world. Women have been having children from the beginning of the time. She's like, and I know it's hard for you. And she said, if you need mommy to help you, I can help you. She like, but you gotta go outside. We're in the cold. That's her first line. She's like, where in the cold at? I was like, no, mommy. She was like, you letting yourself go.
When did we finally go outside together though?
I'm trying to
Didn't we
think.
go to the garden? I think
Yes,
that was like our
we
first
did.
like
That was our real first
alone.
friend date.
Yeah.
We went to we went out last week, y'all. We didn't get no pictures, but we did go
Yeah.
out last week. But that was our first real like friend as mothers going out after the
Mhm.
baby.
And we
And
didn't want to leave.
we did not want to leave.
But by then, what?
The
Kai was
baby was
like,
big.
yeah, Kai was like 2.
And Zed probably was
Zed
like
was
9
like,
months.
yeah, Zed
Yeah,
was almost 1.
so
And we was just like, let's just have another mimosa. Let's after the unlimited mimosas went out, we started buying regular cocktails. So now we
yes.
sitting there just trying to find reasons to stay. We looking at each other like, you think we should get some wings? Like we didn't want to go home. And so
We
I'm
didn't.
like, this is like sad, but it's not because it's like we probably really needed
We
it.
needed to go out. And that's
We needed it.
we definitely so even when we went out last week, we still felt kind of like where should we go? Because we want to turn up and we want to dance. We're not trying to be like the young girls, but we want to have a good time. And even we was laughing at ourselves like, girl, we get old.
We
But
tired, yeah.
it was nice to be outside and to do stuff for yourself.
Mhm.
I don't want to have to think about what Zedekiah is doing all the time. As long as I know that he's safe, that he's with a parent, like it's okay to go outside and be yourself and do things for you because besides being his parent, I gotta be myself too.
Yeah.
So it's like, that part was definitely hard for me to adjust. Now it's like, oh, the baby with the daddy, the baby with the mother, the baby with the grandmother, I'm out. Like
I sent one text. He ate? All right.
they be like he sleep.
Let me request my Uber to the lounge. Like I don't
They be
even
like he sleep.
Yeah.
Even when we remember for my birthday, it was Nicolette like, let's go to another spot because we was ready like, oh, let's just go home. And I'm
We
like,
done said Nicolette name 5 times, so we might as well just shout Nicolette out because
she
she's
is
behind
definitely
the
our
camera.
cameraman.
And we love Nicolette because she clearly is the one that's like, we going outside. We going
Literally.
outside.
So I'm
you
just-
need somebody like that.
Definitely.
You need somebody that's gonna make you get up and go outside.
She was like, Tiz, you going home? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go with the baby. She like, girl, we going to this lounge. This is the address. And I'm like, okay, we going to this lounge. I mean, my sisters and Nicole's sisters and stuff was there. But you need like a community of people to say, yes, you're a good mom, but let's come
Breathe.
on outside.
Take a breather.
And let's do fun stuff. So I definitely am glad that I have friends that can say, yeah, Tiz, it's cute. You're a mom. Like, we love you. Let's come on out.
I feel like the friendship outings kind of guided us back to who we were too. Because not to say like partying is who we were, but we like to do our makeup. We like to get new bundles every 2 months. Like we
I
just
definitely
those
do.
are things we love to do, and we kind of stopped. Like we was trying to like recycle hair and stuff like that because we
Tell
was
my business.
yeah, child. I was recycling wigs because I was just like, I'm a mom.
Forget me. I was
Yeah.
going to the Africans like just put 12 big box
Yeah,
braids.
like we didn't even care no more. It was like I don't even wear box braids, and once I knew that I was getting box braids, I knew I had given up.
Life was over. for us.
I
And
do.
she is the
Yeah,
hair
I
like
don't get box
connoisseur.
braids.
Like
Box braids is not my. If you see me in box braids, check on me. I might not be all right.
I have
I don't get box braids.
I fancied my box braids up. I started to get like the bohemian hair, and I was starting to feel a little bit better
No.
about myself. And then I do get my box braids super duper long. But when I was getting those busted down like Sealy from Color Purple box braids, and it was like tens. I wasn't even laying my edges down, and I was just like, I'm just with my family. I'm with my baby and my baby daddy, and I'm just looking up as they look cute as I'm taking pictures, and I'm like,
And
you
I look
are
a
the
mess.
maid.
Yeah.
He got a new fresh haircut. The baby, of course, we got him in the latest, and he cute. And I'm just in the background like, hey guys. Also, I had a very, very bad like facial breakout after I had Zed.
Mm.
So that was really another thing. And I'm used to having like, almost a clear skin. And I'm like looking at pictures and it's like bumps on my nose. And I'm like, I look like the Wicked Witch from The Wiz.
He was like,
The
I'm
Wiz.
melting.
I'm melting. Like I look so crazy. And mama, people like to say, you're never gonna be who you were before you had the baby,
Yeah.
and this is true. I believe that, but it is okay to find a outlet afterwards. It's okay to do stuff for yourself and
Yeah.
not feel guilty because I always feel guilty. I'm sitting in this nail salon feeling guilty, like girl, if you don't go get your nails done and cut it out,
Yeah.
I wonder if he's missing me. I wonder if he's sad. I wonder if I'm still a good mom, and it's like you gotta do stuff that's gonna make you happy. Because how can you be like the best version of yourself and the best parent if you're not happy? You can't.
Well, I'm still getting there.
It's hard.
Yeah, like I think it's easier. Well, he only been in school now for like 2 weeks. So I think I'm now realizing it's time for me to like find my groove. Like I could do stuff during the day now. Like you don't have
We
to.
working on our license, y'all. She acting like we gonna get our license. We gonna get me one too, but
We gonna get me one too. Get it
we
first.
finna be outside, okay? We gonna run some errands. We gonna be the Target moms.
AKA she picking me up.
We gonna work. However, when you watch this, she gotta get a license too, cause he gonna push you to it.
Not you snitching.
Darnell, get on her. She gonna get a license. We need to be outside for real. Hey girl, I dropped the baby off at my mom's house, or he with Howard. Let's go do some stuff. We need to be super duper independent, if that makes sense.
No, that's true.
We
I could
do.
be independent in an Uber though.
Yeah, but you still gotta wait for the Uber to
Just a
come.
minute.
True. Don't listen. Don't get me the line. I love my Ubers.
I love Uber. I don't want to drive. I got friends that drive. Hey y'all, come and pick me up.
They tired of picking us up. They said, well, not the Ubers, but the friends. But no, just that extra sense of security,
Independence,
yeah,
yeah.
independence of you just doing stuff on your own. Cause I'm at the point where I hate to depend on people, and I'm glad that I feel that way because I felt like I
It
was
forces you to.
yes, because it was like, oh my god, I can't do this. I have to wait for Howard. It's like, no, you don't have to.
You choosing.
You choosing to wait for him. Like you don't gotta do this. And yes, public transportation exists, but after COVID, guys, I'm not getting on a train.
Bus.
I lived in New York City all my life, and yes, I know the trains back and forth, but I won't lie to y'all. I'm not looking down on people that do take public transit, like I come mention, but I am not getting on a train. It is too much crazy stuff. So it's either Uber or we gonna get the license. So Nicole says she's sticking with Ubers. I'm gonna try for my license. We'll come back to this in another episode.
We check
But
on
yeah.
y'all next year. Cause I'll be lying if I said it's happening this year. Call me next year.
But we trying. Well, at least we could try for the permit.
Okay.
I have my permit, but at least we could try for permit. I need to work on my license. You could try the permit. I think
Okay.
that's good. I think that's a good deal, God. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Listen,
I'm gonna delete this thing.
a permit is very easy. I would not lie
I
to
took the
you.
test. I'm so stupid.
You fell once.
I did the practice test.
I did the practice test. I fell once, and then I did it. I went and I took it and I passed it.
I'll do it again.
Permit is easy. Get the permit. So Darnell can't say nothing. You can say I'm permitted to drive.
Okay.
I'm not licensed, but I'm permitted to drive. So get your permit. It'll give you a feel of, a little like, okay, I got this. Get your permit. Anyway, we working on that as friends. Forget mom. We working on that as friends. But yeah, so we are gonna do our drum roll. Mama drama. This is my favorite part of the episode. I always say that, but yes.
Okay. I'm gonna read the story, right? You guys. Okay. I'm just gonna read it and okay. I'm having some trouble with my fiance. He hasn't been giving me the same attention he used to when we first got together. We've been discussing our future in terms of having children, but he's been acting a bit strange, which prompted me to then go through his phone.
Don't go through those phones, guys.
I mean, I go through phones, but I'm gonna
I
keep reading this
don't.
story.
I did
I
once.
used to.
Okay.
I used to.
You used to. Okay.
It's been years.
I pause. The thing is, I don't go through phones because I don't want people looking through my phones. Continue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, my phone is nice.
Mine is too, but I don't want
It's
nobody.
just pictures of Kai.
But I don't want.
And me taking
messages
pictures of
me,
my wig braids and stuff like
but
that.
it's messages of me telling you how I feel. I might be
Okay,
upset.
yeah, when you mad at them.
So I
That's
don't want
nice.
people to look through my phone.
You could read that. This is the bad part. She went to his Safari and found out that he's been watching gay porn. What should I do?
In my opinion, I'm leaving. I'm not asking no. I will be supportive. I don't know if these people have kids. They didn't disclose
No,
that.
she said they working on a future.
But I would leave. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't want no. I have nothing against the LGBTQ community, but don't use me as a like
A
a
shield, like a
shield
cover.
to cover up what your true feelings are and how you really feel. Because why are you watching gay pornography? First of all, I'm not into pornography. That's just not that. Just don't. That's
I
just
watch it sometimes. It's entertaining.
but it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody has their
Yeah.
vibes, but that's not mine. So yeah, but for it to be gay pornography, it's like whoa. And then you really type this up in your browser to look at it.
Like, is he doing research? Or is he like
What research? What research could he be doing?
Is he doing it for research purposes or like, for future
I know that it's
sexual
like
endeavors?
a variety of porn. Like it's so many different kind of porns. I can not that I watch it, but I can assure you that it's woman.
I've seen
and
every kind.
okay, yeah, it's woman, it's men, it's
Yeah.
Asians, it's blacks. I know it's different kind of stuff, but it's like for you as a man to just go look at a two men performing sexual acts on each other. It's like, okay, do you want somebody to perform an act?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is you watching it because you was curious, or you like you never
I don't want my
know.
man to be
Like,
that curious.
it's almost as if you gotta talk to him though. Like you can't just. I don't know.
So what you gonna go say? So are you doing a bender? Like, how do you say that to somebody?
Look. Oh, so you
So
the
you
one doing
doing
the bender? He said, I don't know.
How you gonna ask me a question like that? Like, I don't know. Maybe because I wouldn't know how to bring it to a person if he was my significant other.
But it also depends. How long have y'all been together? Like, I wouldn't use this hypothetical. I'm not going to say hypothetical because this just wouldn't happen to me. But I'm just saying, in the terms of if you spend enough time together, for him to be your fiance, right?
Yes.
Y'all probably had serious conversations before. I know they may have not been like this, but you should be comfortable enough. This is you. This is your body now. This is your life. I would bring it up. I would say, before I leave. I would be like, why did you watch this? Like, what?
That's so. You know what? Maybe because of the person that I am, and I'm very like aggressive. I don't think I can say it like in a
nice way.
No, not even a mean way. I would just be so like, so you watching gay porn, and it would just come off. I guess that's a New Yorker thing. So you watching gay porn, yo?
It's better. You better. It's best you said something though.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what
right.
I mean. Like,
I guess you're right.
Because if you leave, he's still gonna want to know why you left. So you never gonna say anything. So I would want you to know.
It is okay if that's your business. Then. Why are you gay? It's okay. Like but don't use.
I just would be really curious. Like, did you watch this because this is what you into?
Did it pop up from Facebook?
Like you doing this behind my back?
That.
Or did you watch it because you may want to try these things with someone?
But then even if he does want to try some things with someone, so you
want to try
it with like and still be in a relationship with me,
that's
or do you
when
want to try that because
leave.
you feel like this is the avenue and this is the life that you want to live?
Yeah.
But all in all, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably would send him a text message and say,
not the text. You could text your fiance while he at work.
Is you doing the bending? And that's it. No, I probably would say, I checked your phone. I shouldn't have. That was, our cross boundaries. But I did see some stuff that is very alarming to me because we're in a relationship. What is this about? And then that would be it. But that's just my take on it. and she said that she would
Yeah,
ask to.
I would
I don't know
have.
how I would feel. I probably would text her first.
Yeah, I'm gonna text my closest friend. I'm not gonna text all of them.
Yeah,
Cause then everybody gonna start looking at him weird if you do
cause
stay.
Dama would say that nigga gay.
Yeah. So
So don't text her.
you
gotta text the right
you
friend.
gotta text the voice of reason.
Yeah, I would text her. She could
Yeah.
say, "Man, just ask." Meanwhile, my head is saying, "Pack your stuff and leave." Like, but
Cause
yeah.
I won't lie, like I mean I'm a female, so it's different. But I've stumbled upon gay porn before, not because I searched it, but you know you just scroll on the site, and I clicked it out of curiosity, like what they be doing. And when I seen what they be doing, I was like, oh y'all be doing, y'all be doing,
Not they be doing it. Yeah, yeah.
look, y'all be doing the twing.
I've never seen that. I think as a kid in high school when we were like,
Oh my God, remember that website?
yes, that website, and it was very like, ooh, I would never even want to see that stuff again today. But it was very like, oh my God, and aggressive. I don't want to see that stuff. It's okay if I don't see it. If I never see it, I'll be okay. But
I think that website was like a New York thing, so y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna shout it out.
yeah.
But I remember we was like teens, and it was a website.
And that's the first time I think I've ever like seen that kind of stuff. I've not like if you click links on Facebook, then you know it's about to be some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But that was a crazy website. But yeah, I would definitely talk to him as an adult. As an adult, yeah. As an adult, I would. But
it's the best. It's literally the least you can do, is have the conversation since he's your fiance. After that, it's pretty much where you want to take it. Yeah. Like, do you want to stay?
Or what? Do he want to take it?
Yeah, he might want to leave after the convo.
Yes. What if he's saying I've been having these feelings, right? So maybe you want to leave. But you know, that's just our take on things. We wish you the best, girl. Maybe you should, you know, sit down and talk to him and ask him about his feelings and what. It could actually be like she said. He clicked the link and it just happened to be on his phone. But we think you should talk to him. You should talk to him. Yeah. So you know.
That's my vote.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
So let's talk to him. But yeah, so this is the ending of the episode. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and Yamika, we hope you feel better when you watch this. We miss you because it's not as fun and witty without you.
People,
yes, the Three Musketeers. But yeah, we hope you guys like this episode, and you can follow us on.
It's at MWV_podcast on Instagram. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the video.
Yes, please subscribe.
We got a few of them, but we just started. We not like threatening y'all, but y'all could subscribe.
No, we threatening y'all. Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to the video. And send in more stories because if you're gonna keep sending in stories like this, I'm gonna be happy to read them.
And this is gonna turn into a Maury episode, but yeah. No, please send in the videos. We love them. Keep them coming. Yes. So thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and stay tuned for our next episode. Look out for it.
Bye.